Mr. Thin Blue Line, whoever you are, right? That's taking photographs of me and things like that and making up a bunch of lies on the internet. I just want to inform you on something right here. You're broke. You don't have any money. You cannot afford an attorney. I don't believe that you're a federal agent. I don't believe that you're retired. Making threats to activate Stingray and GPS me and call law enforcement on me simply will not work because I'm working out inside the gym and some of my friends in the gym is law enforcement. So you have no idea what the hell you're doing. So just go ahead and get a life. All right? But anyway.
100 plus hunters disappeared in Sam Houston National Forest from the 1980s, and the part one was 10 years ago, when a woman called the cops, told them her husband went to his usual hunters camp in SHF, and to his usual hunters camp in SHF, and she couldn't reach him by cell. Ranger and game wards found his truck and no trace in him. Then they started hearing how law enforcement was told and forced to tell the families of missing people that serial killers are on the loose killing hunters and take them away. So the armed hunter rubber rifles are so dumb to let serial killers kill them. Facts. Prove that no serial killers do not kill with guns. They like stab and cut victims, so they wouldn't be able to get close to a hunter to do shit. Never ever go into that place by yourself. Never. Never. Never ever go into that place by yourself. Never.
There's a lot of stuff like that going on down here. And where there's water, there are wild animals and there are cryptids. But I just want to say something about the channel right here, about the trolls that's been trolling us on the channel, that we kind of needed to introduce ourselves because of that one guy that was trolling me and threatening me earlier here, pretending to be a federal agent, saying that he's got me GPS, that he's activated Stingray and all that stuff right here. But that's pretty interesting because, you see, that doesn't make any sense. Because of what I do for a living, I'm into the liability business, and that really doesn't make any sense. So I just want to let the trolls know, if you don't like the channel, you're free to just get off the channel. We're not asking you to comment on the channel. If you don't like it, just go ahead and get off it, because you, Mr. Thin Blue Line, or whatever the heck you call yourself, I think you're a complete joke. So go find something to do here, buddy, because we just found out that you're a complete joke. So, but anyway, we just wanted to just start the channel off and talk about all these stories we've been hearing about. And let me tell you about me also. I'm also a hunter, a licensed certified hunter. So is my friend Vince, who's holding the camera here, and we do hunt. And whenever you go into a national forest, keep in mind that we have to check in on an app. There is an app on here, and I'm going to show everybody this app right here, because a lot of these wildlife activists don't seem to understand something right here. That this app right here, that's on our phones, we have to literally check in on this app, and we authorize the National Texas and Parks and Wildlife to basically GPS us and GPS our locations in case of emergencies. And I do report my harvest, and I am a legal hunter. So this is the app right here. You can look at it right here. And you can report your harvest right here, and you have to check in, and you have to enter your driver's license number. So for people like Mr. Thin Blue Line that's making threats that you're going to call the game ward and things like that, just keep in mind and just shove it. Because you can go ahead and call the game ward all you want, because all they're going to do is just look right in the system, and they're going to see me and my harvest history. And they're going to ask you a couple questions like, what do you want? Because here's what, in case you don't know this, let me tell you something about the Sam Houston National Forest and the David Crockett National Forest in Alabama Creek, WMA, and all national forests throughout the entire Texas region, including Trinity, Sabine National Forest, and all these hunting zones. It is illegal and against the law for you to come out to a hunter's camp and harass hunters and make threats to hunters. You cannot come out to a hunter's camp as a wildlife activist trying to save animals, because in case you don't know something about how these hunting, hunting type of organizations work, is that a part of our training as hunters is to respect wildlife. We are about conservation of wildlife. We're not coming down here to poach animals, to wipe out animals and do things like that, to wipe out species. We're here to hunt, and we also control populations, because if their populations increase, it can cause diseases and things like that. So I do support the Texas Wildlife Department. And I do support the protection of animal species. In fact, anyone that knows me knows that I'm a major bird lover. I am into birds. I raise chickens and I love birds and I like birds, and birds only have a 13% chance of survival. So I do check out birds. I do check out birds all the time, and they're very interesting creatures, and I do like them a lot, and I believe in preserving birds. I don't even hunt birds, to give you an idea. So, Mr. Thin Blue Line, whoever you are, right, that's taking photographs of me and things like that and making up a bunch of lies on the internet. I just want to inform you on something right here. You're broke. You don't have any money. You cannot afford an attorney. I don't believe that you're a federal agent. I don't believe that you're retired. Making threats to activate Stingray and GPS me and call law enforcement on me simply will not work, because I'm working out inside the gym and some of my friends in the gym is law enforcement. So you have no idea what the hell you're doing. So just go ahead and get a life. All right? But anyway, that would just wrap it up for right now. But if anything happens, if I see any officers come to my house, any game wars show up because of anything that you did, say that I did something legal, I recommend that you check your bank account balance, because you're going to be in a lot more trouble than me, and you're the one that reported me. All right? But anyway, I just want to just introduce myself. We are starting this hunter channel right here, about hunting deer, hogs, things like that. But we don't hunt for cryptids. Let me just make this very clear. We are not out here hunting for cryptids. I don't hunt for cryptids. But going on public land as a hunter, what you always notice when you go on public land, like for example, we're down off of 1375 in New Caney while we're hunting down inside Caney Creek and come across Sasquatch footprints printed inside the ground. You see these things. You come into these cryptid footprints, you see things out there, you see the signs that this isn't just regular animals, and there are a lot of people that you run into randomly. For example, my brother was almost attacked by 2 Black Panthers right inside Magnolia, Texas, at an oil well site, and he was servicing a well and had to get back in the vehicle. And he told me about it. This happened to my brother. These things are facts. Not only that, these 2 Black Panthers also showed up in my backyard one night. So luckily they got out of there right in time. When I got my rifle, they took off. So cryptids are real. They do exist. In case no one knows about the Sam Houston National Forest, over 265 people have been missing in that forest unaccounted for since 1965, during the time when law enforcement started recording missing people and building databases and federal databases to record these things. Hunters have ended up missing. These things have actually happened. So you need to get with the program, trolls. All right. But anyway, I just want to come down here to check out this beautiful camping trail down here. We can't walk on the trail right now because it's a little flooded right here. So Vince and I want to come down here and check it out. It's really a beautiful spot. I'm sure that a lot of these migratory birds probably come out here and, you know, jump in the water here every once in a while and do a little fishing as they're passing through. I haven't seen much migratory birds this year, Vince. Have you seen much migratory birds?
No,
Not really. Not really. Not that much. Yeah. So yeah. So what a great place to hang out. This is a great trail. In fact, I might be bringing my dog Max down here to go do a walk when it's much drier. But the lake is a little overflowed right now. It's a little, flooded out right now. So we have to cut the walk very short. We want to walk several miles and go that way, but we're looking at the trail. This is a trail we're looking at right now. The trail's on the water. We need the lake to dry out and retract a little bit more. Go downstream. Uh-huh.
menacing, the dog man of squash. You continue to joke about this stuff, and one day you're gonna make the wrong mistake of brand at the wrong place at the wrong time.